think I'm back now. I think I'm back now. I can't wait for this to be like broken up into like 3 separate streams. Anyway, as I was trying to say, as someone who has a PlayStation 4 Pro, the last time I played the PlayStation 4 Pro is when I did some runs for Memory of Heroes survival mode. And that was like months ago at this point, which I've since found out that someone took a spot of mine on the 0-1 run, and it's making me go, do I get back to this? Do I try to go for records? I kind of want to go for records. But that's the last time I've booted up my PlayStation 4 Pro. I have not played that much on my PlayStation 4 Pro at all, really. Just because, like, Sony hasn't really been doing a whole lot to make me interested. Whereas I can look at my Switch and go, yeah, I booted that up a lot more than my PlayStation 4, even this year when I'm, you know, maybe not playing as much as I want. Okay, good. We're good. Like, I can look at, like, the collection of games I have across both of them and just go, yeah, no, I have a lot more Switch games than I do PlayStation 4 games. I doubt that. Like, the big problem, I think, is we're at a plateau. Games can't look better than they do right now. Not really. It is incremental, the changes and updates that you can make to a game now in terms of from one generation to the next. They are incremental at best. Oh god, NVIDIA, yeah. All their nonsense with AI, but like, we're at a plateau, which makes me go, hey guys, you know what's will make your games stand out more than these super realistic, super detailed graphics? An art style, a art direction, something unique and different. Like, I can pull up Okami, since we were talking about Platinum at the start of the stream. I can pull up Okami. Like, the remaster they did, like, original Okami still looks fairly good. The remaster of it, that is, like, 10 years old at this point, I think. It is old. The remaster of it. And it is gorgeous. It is beautiful. Because it has an art direction. It has an art style that is unique. Because that is what will catch people's eyes first and foremost, instead of just, oh look, it's super realistic looking people again. Like, it's like Concord. Like, what is Concord's art style? What is Concord's art direction besides of the people, alien like people, big chunky robot, old lady with gun? Whereas it's, you know, it's direct comparison. Overwatch, like, oh, it has art direction and it has an art style. It has something. Yeah, they have, again, an art direction, an art style, something that makes them look unique and different. Ow. Pretty sure I can... Okay, good. Got the Arcana. Alright, got the Arcana. Go to a different stage. If there is a will, there is a way. Weapon power up and candelabra. Okay. Let's double check weapon illusions. And candelabra. Fantastic. I forgot that those technically don't take up a slot, so I can just grab them now. But yeah, I guess on maybe a more positive, more of a coping note, I had my phone interview today. I guess it went well. I think I might have like mixed myself and the person I was interviewing because they were asking, because I might have said I was taught on AutoCAD and I've been learning Inventor afterwards, which, by the way, is the exact same program, because I'm very stupid and dumb, and I might have been a little bit tired when I was talking to them. When I meant to say that I've been learning SolidWorks since leaving school. I don't know if I should send an email to their HR person being like, by the way, I misspoke. Technically, I've been learning SolidWorks since then, but they use Inventor, so that doesn't really help me to say that. So I don't know. But it was like 15, 20 minutes or so. Yeah. Best of luck. I have another one Wednesday, but this is an in-person one that I have to drive to. We will see. I did find out some particulars about the job from my Monday one, where they were really wanting someone to take a lot of their old kind of blueprints and stuff for all of the stuff they do and kind of update them and get CAD models for them just so they have them for reference for manufacturing and the like. Because what they do, I won't say because I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to say it or not. But probably, because it's a publicly facing company. It's probably important that they have a lot of that available for manufacturing. I'll say it because they're a public-facing company. They do pumps for nuclear power plants, and they're wanting a lot of their old documentation from like the 70s and stuff kind of updated. So yeah, probably important. That's a little bit more legible and a little bit more modern and unified. Just saying. But they told me that they're doing phone interviews for like the rest of this week, and that they'll do in-person interviews next week. So I guess if I'm gonna get called back from them, it'll be, I guess maybe like later this week, maybe early next week. I don't know. Where we're at the point where usually any and all of my interviews kind of like hit, which is just well, I did the interview and now I'm waiting, and 90% of the time I never hear from them again. I think I've only ever heard back from someone after an interview maybe once, twice, maybe. So I don't know how this goes. Oh, I guess we have our own server for Hanga, because Tommy has sent me an IP and a password for, I assume, said server. Hooray! That's should help. I hope. I cope. As long as my internet stays cooperative for the rest of the night. Alright, what do I need? Get there, get there, get there. I need a glove. I require a glove. I also don't know how long my interview for Wednesday is supposed to be. I assume it would be a decent chunk of time, since I'm doing it in person. Maybe I get another factory tour, because I've done that a couple times now. It's like, hooray, I get to walk around in the factory again. As I get run through like 12 million things, and I feel fried by the end of it, because I'm like, oh god, that is so much information, so much stuff. Because every time they're like, do you have any questions? I'm like, no. Internally, I'm like, because you've spat so much stuff and things at me, I don't even know where to start. It's like choice paralysis, but not technically choice paralysis in that case, of just like... It's like info paralysis? I don't know if that's a thing or not. I have no idea. I didn't have Clover. That's also what I was missing. I guess info paralysis a thing, or like what? That probably isn't the term for it. It's probably something else. But like that's how I feel after a factory tour. Of just like I have no questions because you have shoved too much information at me, and I have barely had time to parse it out and to like internalize it. I don't know if it was the dev diary leak, but I know I saw something for Assassin's Creed that I just saw the headline of on Reddit, and I was just like, well, that's a thing for Assassin's Creed. I don't care. Oh, I guess it's supposed to go out tomorrow. Oops. Thanks, IGN China. Do I need anything else right now? No. I can just pick up whatever. Yeah. More, please. Oh, I didn't have all of those. Brown, I guess. Unity. Fuck, which one is that? Is that the sibling one in France? Or is that the... Oh, whoops. I thought I was safe. I was not. Oh, it's the 4-person one then, right? That's the 4-person one? I think I might remember Assassin's Creed games by cover, and that's the one with the 4 of people on the cover? Or they had the 4-person one? I barely remember which Assassin's Creed is which at some points. Okay, yeah, okay, okay, okay. I know that one. Kind of. You can tell how much I do not keep up with Assassin's Creed, where I'm like, oh god, which one of these is which? Because you have the original, you have the Ezio trilogy, you have the American Revolution one. Fuck, what's after the American Revolution one? That's not Pirates. Pirates is in there somewhere, but that's technically not 4. Fuck, one was the 4th one. But like, you have the pirate one, you have the Revenge of the Pirate one, you have the Greek one, you have the Egyptian one, you have the 2, like the France one that's 4 players, you have the one that's the siblings that is that France still, or is that England? Pirate one's before Unity. Which one's 4? Because I don't remember which one's 4. Siblings, okay. It's England. You have the Viking one. You have the new one that is samurais and ninjas. I know I'm missing like 3 of them, I feel like. And I am not in a position to just leave the game running and check. Yeah, the Vikings is the latest one. Because it's Greek, Egypt, Vikings for like the new style Assassin's Creed. Yeah, 3 is the US Revolution, the American Revolution one. Because that's also the one that has the DLC where George Washington goes rogue and goes to be a bad guy. Rogue, I think, is the pirate, the not pirate one. Because it has like some characters from the pirate one, but it has nothing to do with the pirate one. And is its own thing, basically. That is all I remember of Rogue, I think. Because I think it's that one. I wish these bosses would die, please. That sounds about right. Oh, and I will say this. I have no idea what's going on in the present of any Assassin's Creed game past, like, 3. I'm pretty sure Ubisoft has no idea what's happening in the present storyline. I don't know why it still exists. If it does. I'm not sure if it does. I think, like, the 2 support people from, like, the Ezio trilogy are still around. But, like, Desmond's dead. The main chick's dead. That's all I remember. If I'm being honest. That sounds right. I'm just reminded of all the marketing for Halo 5 that was trying desperately to build up 5 into something that ended up not being it. Alright, I think I should be good to go. Wiki crawling real quick. Okay. I don't need the main Assassin's Creed wiki. I just need the regular Wikipedia one to have an idea of what the hell I'm... Yeah. Black Flag is... Okay, Black Flag is 4. Okay, so that's Pirate 1. That's the not Pirate 1. That's the 4-player one. Syndicate's the siblings. Origin is each... Okay, I'm not missing one. I just have it in the wrong order because Egypt is first, then Greek, then Viking, and then... Technically, there is another Egypt one. Because there is Mirage. I forgot about Mirage. And then there's Shadows. And then there's 1,001 spinoffs. Yeah, I've heard not great things about Mirage. It was just kind of like a, well, we need an Assassin's Creed game. Click, here's an Assassin's Creed game. That's ultimately what it ended up being. It was just like, well, we need an Assassin's Creed game, and we're just gonna throw one out there and call it a day. I'll be honest. I was with Assassin's Creed because I remember playing at my uncle's the first one. And I got into the series really with the Ezio trilogy because I have all three Ezio games on PlayStation 3. And I played them and I loved them, but by the time I got to 3, I was done. I didn't really care anymore, I think. So, like, I started 3, and I played, like, a small chunk of it, or, like, a small bit of it, but I never really got that far in 3. And I have honestly not cared about Assassin's Creed since then. I'm like, well, this is certainly a thing that Ubisoft makes that exists, and it's in the background. And, like, the most I've cared about a Ubisoft game since then is, like, the Mario plus Rabbids games, which are so freaking good. And I'm sad that people that were lead on them are just not there anymore. And I'm like, well, I think that says more about Ubisoft than it does of them, because clearly they knew what the fuck they were doing. Also, Nintendo, just saying, you might want to pick those people up. They know what they're doing. Hello.
Well, that was quicker.
I managed to look over and not be distracted this time.
Improvements.
Hooray. I guess we have our own server-ish for this. That'll help. As long as my internet decides to be cooperative tonight.
Also, I am already in there.
I will kill this run early then, because I think I got everything I need for this run. Yeah. 5:15, and then evolve the weapon gets me the next character, which will continue the chain of unlocking stuff there. Only 10 left. Hooray. need controller for this. I think it's just purely keyboard and mouse, isn't it?
Yep. I have dashboard updated.
Think I tag off to you for this?
I think that's what you said we were gonna have to try to do.
Okay.
I'm hoping it'll do it. We'll see.
Are you sure it's protected? Oh, is it some like collectible thing in the game, or is it just like something like one of those merchandise makers for games is doing? Oh, also, I reformatted OBS when I saw how Parton John has his OBS format, and I was like, I like that better, and did it.
Okay.
I used to have like the main scenes and then like the sub scenes next to each other alongside the volume mix bar, but now I have the sources up next to the video preview, and so now I've got a nice, much larger volume mix bar. I have a better idea of like how things are mixing properly.
Oh. Yeah, I've kind of done like that before already.
I did not until I saw his, because he was doing a test stream of Burnout Revenge for Discord last night. I saw how he had his OBS, and I'm like, I like that format better. I'm copying it. Alright, I'm going to take the stream down. We're going to swap over who's streaming, and we'll be right back with Kanga here in a second, folks.